Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3, the All-Stars Edition. It's contest time. I will be giving away an unopened copy of the 25th Anniversary Edition of Super Mario All-Stars for the Nintendo Wii, an $80 value. With 100 shares of this video by World 7, the prize becomes eligible. If not, a lesser prize will be awarded, a $25 value. Share this video, and if you are not a subscriber, subscribe. Watch the Let's Play, and try to figure out what the high score will be at the end of the game. The episode covering World 7 will have a very, very special email address. With that email address, you can submit your high score guess. I will then give a deadline which will be a few days after, and all entries must be submitted by that time. At the deadline, I will select a winner and the prize will be awarded. Again, you must be a subscriber, and I can only ship this to US or Canadian addresses. Remember, share. Share it to Facebook. Share it to your friends. We can easily reach this goal. Subscribe. You must be a subscriber in order to win. And finally, watch. The more you pay attention, the better your score guess will be at the end of the game. Thank you so much, and good luck! Anyways, we begin with the Grass World, World 1-1. Few caveats to this Let's Play. Again, I will be getting every single level and as many bonus areas as I can. Thankfully, we can go backwards and forwards in this game, just like we could in Super Mario Bros. 2. And another thing I want you to remember is that I'm going to get at least one treasure ship. I'm not sure how many treasure ships I'm going to get in the entire Let's Play. It depends on how much of a pain in the butt it is to get them. First of all, you notice we have a new power-up here and a new enemy. We have the Paragoomba. Yeah, a Goomba with wings on him. You can actually bounce around. And of course, in this game, we can fly. Many of the bonus areas are going to be hidden way above the level. Sometimes we'll have to fly up there, sometimes we'll have to find a vine. Another thing we could do in this level, you probably noticed earlier, is that we can actually pick up some turtle shells. And that's actually quite useful. And it's actually a good way to solve some of the tricks and puzzles and traps in some of these levels as well. World 1 is actually quite simple, and it's really not that difficult, but, you know, the levels are going to get more difficult. With this P-switch, we can clear out some blocks here, and it's kind of giving you a clue because you can run up, fly up here to this pipe, and reach a bonus area. All the bonus area has is a couple of coins. I'm going to be showing off some of the ways to get 99 lives in this game, but I'm probably not going to be in a hurry to get 99 lives, so I may eventually get that. We'll see. The big thing of this Let's Play is to see what kind of a score I can rack up at the end of it. This level offers us a very good chance to get 99 lives. And what you need to do is just get a couple of Goombas out here on the screen and try to keep about 1 or 2 Goombas on the screen at a time. If you're over close to this pipe, this is kind of a difficult thing to do, actually. And I'm not going to get 99 lives here, but I'm cutting it really close. I think that's fair enough. You can kind of see what's going on there. Also, this game introduces us to sloped floors, which is pretty neat. And it looks like there are about 16 slopes that exist in this game. And you really don't have to do that to get into this pipe. What I just did there, swipe the Piranha Plant guy. But I just felt like showing off, so I did. You know, I've played this game many, many times. In fact, I think this was the first game that I actually beat. Without cheating, without the Game Genie, you know. Now this Let's Play is going to be a little tool assisted, just so I can make sure that all of the gameplay is recorded accurately. Because again, this is a contest, and I need to make sure that everything is there as far as the contest goes. In other words, that I can, you know, verify. I can verify the score, I can keep save states there so I know where the score is, and I won't have to screw up this Let's Play. And I think that'll help too. As far as the cards at the end of the level, I'm really not going to try to get like all stars or all fire flowers or anything like that. It may happen, but I'm not too concerned. World 1-3 is a world where we can get the warp whistle, but I'm not going to get the warp whistle. In fact, in this game, I'm actually going to completely ignore them. If you want to know where the warp whistles are, I could probably talk about it later in a bonus video or something, but I just don't see the point because I'm not going to use them. And just about everybody knows what they are anyway. Here's a bonus area. Again, with these bonus areas, there are, well, there's a hidden one-up. Kind of off-screen there. Not off-screen, but you have to fly. If you jump high enough, it's not going to trigger on a vertical scroll, so you actually have to fly in order to get a vertical scroll. It's kind of interesting how the game was programmed like that. Also, I believe this is the first Mario game that incorporated auto-scrolling levels. I don't remember any in Super Mario Bros. 2 or the original Super Mario games. And it kind of adds to the challenge. I decided to go ahead and get the Mushroom House first. Now I'm going to get an overabundance of items. And it's kind of weird that they allowed the additional items before each level. Like you could, you know, upgrade yourself, Fire Flower, or, you know, Raccoon Mario, or whatever, for each level. But anyways, it's time for World 1-4. This world actually has a white mushroom house. And each world has a white mushroom house hidden in one of the worlds. Like, for example, World 1-4. And World 2, there's another level that has it. And World 3, another level. The white mushroom house you have to get by getting an exact number of coins for each level that it exists. In this level you have to get 44 coins. And because this is an auto-scrolling level, it's kind of difficult to get. And you have to know where these 10 coin blocks are as well. Just wait for it and jump. Also, there's some coins here. You can only get about 8 coins here. The 10 coin block is kind of on a timer. It can only give you 10 coins in a specific amount of time. So if you're slower with it, you can only get a certain number of coins. I like how the Boomerang Brothers just kind of hanging out off to the side like, I'm just chilling, you know? Also with this Let's Play, I'm looking around for co-commentators. I may have some co-commentary eventually, and it depends. It depends. I'm going to give it a little bit of time, though, so I can have enough people hopefully watch this video and share everything. Because, again, I've got to have those shares in order to give out the ultimate prize. It's kind of a risk, but I think it might be interesting. I don't know of many Let's Players that have done this before. And if it works, if you guys share it and this thing actually gets a little bit of traffic, you know, I'm not opposed to doing it to other Let's Play games. This is a fun hobby for me, and I really enjoy doing it for you guys. I decided to go for the Fire Flower in this level, simply because I didn't really need to fly around. Now, if you fly around, of course, you can get the Warp Whistle, but I'm not interested in the Warp Whistle. You would just have to get the leaf there, fly up and over, and eventually get it. And the Warp Whistle actually cuts the level short, and if I'm going to be completionist in this game, try to get more of a high score, then I need to probably go further in the levels, you know what I mean? It's fair. At least I have to have some consistency so you can actually figure out, you know, you can figure out what the score might be. You see, I ended the level there, and I go ahead and get some more points. Now, I'm not going to show every one of these lineup games, but I thought I'd show at least one of them. I know there may be, you know, a few people out there that actually haven't played this game. Of course, if you're my age, you know, you've probably played this game way too many times. But it's a game I wanted to have on my channel, and yeah, it's fun. Also, these matching games, there are actually, I believe, 8 specific panels, or 8 specific layouts for these power-ups. And all you really need to do is to flip over about 3, the first 3, or any 3, and you'll eventually figure it out. And I believe these show up after every 88,000 points. 80,000, or yeah, I think it's 80,000 points, not 88,000. There's a lot of weird things as far as the scoring goes in this game. Weird milestones that'll happen with the scoring. Especially considering the treasure ship, which I will be getting soon enough. Not in this level, but soon enough. But notice that hammer, brother. I decided to become Raccoon Mario here. Especially because there's, well, there's one thing in this level that's kind of useful for. For some reason I couldn't hit this stupid note block. But it's bonus time! I may not get all of the 1-ups, but I'll try to get some of them. I mean, really, if I average like 20 1-ups per world, I'll have 99 lives by the end of the game. But I may not be able to average that. I don't know. We'll see. This just takes us back over here, if you're curious. Also, feel free to give me input on what you think about the contest. The rules are pretty much set in stone for now, since I've already made the video. Well, will have already made the video by the time this is published. But future contests, I'm open to different ideas, and of course this is a risk, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Now, this is the world where we're going to get the treasure ship. To get the treasure ship, all you need to do is to get your coins as a multiple of 11. In this case, I'm going to go for 77 coins. And then once you've got that, you need to have your score set up so that... and get this coin here. Okay, we got 77 coins, good. You need to have your score set up so that the 10s digit in your score is the 10s digit of your coins. For example, if you get 77 coins, the 10s digit needs to be 70. And here I just knew that the blocks were 10 points each, so I was able to get 270 or 70 points. And then once that's done, don't get any more coins. And make sure if there's enemies at the end of the level, kill them because they will also turn into coins. Then what you do, as long as there's a Hammer Brother on the screen, Hammer Brother on the original map that is, make sure the timer is even when you end the level. And the treasure ship will show up. And the reason I say the Hammer Brother, and I'm not 100% sure of this, but the treasure ship, treasure ship takes over a Hammer Brother. So you have to have something there. And you'll see why. Because the Hammer Brothers don't exactly disappear. Another thing I wanted to point out is when I was playing this game originally, back in the day, back in the 90s, well, it came out in '89 originally, but I played it in the early 90s too. This game, when I found the treasure ship, I quickly figured out how to get all of the coins in the treasure ship, and I never forgot how to do that. So go figure. It's weird how you play a game 20 years later and you don't forget, you know? Just like the warp whistles, I never forgot where they were. But I always thought the warp whistles in this game was cheating a little bit because, you know, if you skip over some of the really neat worlds that we're going to get to, I mean, why do that? Some of the worlds that we're going to get to are just so much fun. Granted, some of them are really difficult, but that's all part of the game. You gotta have some challenge there. I'm going to go ahead and get this mushroom house. I actually thought about skipping it, but I figured, why not? Here's a transformed into a Cobrat. When the kings get transformed, we're going to notice what they are. We're going to remember some of them. Some of them. I like that. It's given us a little bit of a retrospective into Super Mario Bros. 2. There's also something else I discovered early on in this level, this airship. And I'll show you that in a second. This is how I discovered the collision boundaries of the character. Eventually we're going to get to a corner, and when we get to that corner, we're going to kneel. And we don't get hit. That always happens. And if you remember the collision boundaries, you can kind of figure out how not to get hit. And it's actually smaller than you think. I'm just screwing around here. Now it's time for one of the Koopa Kids. And also I'm going to try to grab the magic wand in the middle of the air. I don't like letting it hit the ground. That's kind of an OCD thing about me when I play the game. And I think speedrunners in this game, when they try to get 100% or any percent of this game, try to get it as high as possible, because if it bounces, it actually wastes time. I'm glad he got his Hitachi back. Sorry, that was bad. Ghosts, huh? Well, I guess we'll deal with that later. In the next episode, we're going to take care of World 2. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.